In today's video, I'm going to share with you 10 lessons which I have learned working with top companies. So let's start the video with lesson number 1. Mistakes happen, own them and learn. It is totally okay to make mistakes. In fact, you make mistake, your manager makes mistake, their manager also make mistakes. So it is totally fine if you have made any mistakes. If you are working on something, there are chances that you are going to make some mistakes, which is totally fine. But the important thing is how you deal with it. Define your character. Don't shy away from taking responsibility if you have made any mistakes. If you have made any mistakes, own them, learn from them, and improve yourself. Okay, great. Now let's move on to the lesson number 2. Continuous learning is the key to stay relevant. No matter in which profile you have started your career or currently working, if you will stop learning, there will be a time when you will not remain relevant anymore. That is why it is very important that you are continuously learning new skills and also working on your existing skills to polish them and gain expertise. Especially in today's day and time where you can see AI is affecting all the job roles and all the industries. So it is very important that you are continuously learning and improving yourself. Lesson number 3 which I want to share with you guys is dress up for the job you want, not the job you have. Now by this, I don't mean to tell you how and what to wear at your workplace, but what I want to tell you is if you want to become a manager, start acting like one. I have seen so many people making this mistake where they think if they get promoted, only then they will start taking those additional responsibilities and only then they will start working on those skills. If you want to become a manager, you should start taking those responsibilities from today only. You should start learning those additional skills which is required to become a manager from today only. Only then you will get promoted and you will be able to handle your task effectively. You need to remember one thing. Your next level job role requires different skill set than your existing one. That's why it is very important that you start working on your skill set from today only. Let's move on and talk about lesson number 4. Embrace the power of feedback. Some people think feedback is a negative thing, but trust me, it is not. Feedback can help you identify blind spots, improve your skills, and show your willingness to learn and improve as a person. So listen actively, ask for clarity, and use the feedback to become the best version of yourself. If your supervisor or manager doesn't provide you constructive feedback, ask for it yourself. It is your responsibility to take the feedback from your supervisors, learn and grow in your career. Let's move ahead and talk about our lesson number 5, learn to delegate. Trying to do everything by yourself? I don't think that's the best idea. In fact, what you should do is you should learn to delegate effectively. Trust your team members and empower them to contribute. If you delegate things, it will give you free time which you can use to take up new challenges and also upskill yourself. And there is another benefit of delegating things. When you delegate tasks to your juniors, it will encourage them to take new challenges and that will help them in growing as well. So you can take new tasks or challenges from your supervisors. Meanwhile, you are also delegating your tasks to your juniors. So you are learning from your supervisors and you are also helping your juniors learning from you. So that is the learning cycle which you should try to achieve by delegating your tasks. Let's move on to our 6th lesson. Your colleagues can become your second family. I have seen so many social media memes where they say work, get paid and go home. Nobody is your friend at workplace, but speaking from my personal experience, I don't believe in this. I believe your colleagues can become your good friends and sometimes even best friends as well. And how can they not? You spend a lot of time with them, especially during your month-end close. You spend more time with your colleagues than your family. So it is natural to become friends with few of them. I'm not saying that everyone at your workplace become your friend, but it is highly likely that with 1 or 2 people, you will form a very strong bond. And there is also benefit of having your colleague as your friend as well. Because during your day-to-day work life, there will be so many cases where you will face pressure or you will be in tough position. In those situations, might be your family won't understand what are the things you are going through, but your workplace friend will understand your condition and the pressure you are going through. So in those situations, your work colleague or work friends become your support system, which is very good to have in those situations. Okay, great. Now let's move on to the lesson number 7, power of saying no. There is nothing wrong in saying no, even if you have to say it to your supervisor, manager or your client. But yes, you need to make sure you are saying it right way. If your manager or client is assigning you additional tasks, but you are already overoccupied, in those situations, instead of taking additional responsibilities, you should stop and say no. Accepting additional work but not able to complete it on time or you have completed it on time, but you are not able to deliver the same quality which is expected from you, that will do more harm than good to you. So in such situations, what you can do, you can let your manager or client know that you are already working on some critical task, and if they want to take this additional task, you can discuss with them and set the priority, and then you can work on the task which is most important as per client or your manager. Most of the time, when you will discuss with your manager or your client, they will appreciate it that you have not accepted the task and then sitting on it and you have not able to deliver it on time. They will appreciate that you have highlighted that you are already occupied, and they will try to work with you and find a best solution in the given situations. Let's move on to lesson number 8. Celebrate your small victories. Don't wait for your big promotion. Acknowledge and celebrate every milestone, no matter how small it is. It may be a completed task or a feedback from manager or client, appreciation email. You need to start celebrating these small achievements which will make your career journey fulfilling. Okay, great. Now let's move on to our lesson number 9. Master the art of networking. I have mentioned so many times in my previous videos as well. It is very important to build your network. Building network can help you in such ways which you could never imagine. You can start with just passing a smile or greeting people at workplace. These casual interaction can lead to unexpected opportunities and friendship. Okay, great. Now let's move on to our last and 10th lesson, which is the power of saying thank you. A simple thank you can brighten someone's day and strengthen your relationships. Show appreciation for your colleagues' help, acknowledge your mentor's guidance, and express gratitude to your boss for the opportunities. It is a very small gesture, but the impact it can bring, you can't even imagine. For example, if you like this video, it will motivate me to make more such videos for you in future as well. So these are the 10 lessons which I have learned during my corporate world journey. Remember, your journey will be unique like mine. These are based on my experience. So make sure you are sharing your experience in the comment as well. If you got any value from this video, make sure you like it and subscribe to my channel if you already haven't. I will see you soon with another video like this. Till then, take care and bye-bye.